Believe it or not, nearly every household across the globe, regardless of culture or cuisine, has a common breakfast staple: toasted bread. This humble food item transcends borders, uniting us all in a shared culinary experience. Its origins trace back to ancient civilizations, where bread was toasted over open fires to improve its taste and longevity. Whether it's the crunch, the warmth, or the versatility, there's something universally appealing about a toasted slice of bread. No matter where you are in the world, chances are you've had a piece of toast at least once in your life. Now, making toast may seem like a no-brainer, but it's more than just bread and heat. You see, the first ingredient you need is, of course, bread. Any variety will do. White, wheat, sourdough, rye, take your pick. The second ingredient is a toaster, a wonderful invention that turns plain bread into crispy golden toast. And while this could be enough, why not add some flair? Butter, jam, cheese, or even avocado, these toppings can transform your toast into a culinary delight. So, gather your bread and your toaster, and if you're feeling adventurous, your favorite toppings. The toaster, a marvel of modern engineering, is the key player in our toast-making endeavor. Born from the ingenuity of human minds, the toaster has a simple yet effective design. It consists of heating elements that radiate warmth, turning our humble slice of bread into a delicious, crispy toast. Now let's delve into the different settings on a toaster. It's not just a box with slots. Each setting has a unique purpose. The numbered dial, for instance, doesn't denote the degree of toastiness, but the duration of toasting. A higher number means more time, resulting in a darker toast. Safety should never be an afterthought when dealing with appliances like the toaster. Always ensure that your hands are dry before handling it. Never attempt to retrieve stuck toast with a metal object, as this could result in an electric shock. Remember, safety first. Always handle your toaster with care. Now, onto the main event, the actual toasting of the bread. Our journey to this golden, crunchy delight starts by selecting the desired setting on your toaster. This is where your personal preference comes into play. Do you like your toast lightly golden, or do you prefer it with a more robust, deep brown hue? The settings on your toaster adjust the toasting time, and in turn, the degree of toastiness. A lower setting means a shorter toasting time, resulting in a lighter toast, while a higher setting extends the toasting time for a darker toast. Once you've chosen your preferred setting, it's time to introduce the bread to the toaster. Carefully place your slices of bread in the toaster slots. Make sure they're positioned well, not tilted or leaning against the sides. This ensures an evenly toasted surface on both sides of your bread. The next step is to push down the lever. This action lowers the bread into the toaster and activates the heating elements. Now, the toasting process begins. The heating elements start to glow, and the bread is enveloped in this warm embrace. The heat causes a chemical reaction known as the Maillard reaction, which is responsible for the browning of the bread and the delightful aroma that fills your kitchen. Patience is key here. You must resist the urge to pop the toast out prematurely. Let the toaster do its job. When the toast is done, the toaster will automatically pop it back up. Now comes the crucial part, removing the toast. Be careful here, as the toast will be hot. It's best to wait a few seconds to let the toast cool slightly before you remove it. Use a pair of wooden tongs to carefully lift the toast out of the toaster. And voila, you've made yourself a perfectly toasted piece of bread. Savor the aroma, the crunch, and the warm, comforting taste of your toast. Remember, the secret to great toast is in the details. The right setting, the perfect placement, and the patience to let the toaster work its magic. So, to quickly recap our toast making process, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4. First, you gather your ingredients. This primarily involves locating some bread, any kind will do, and deciding on your preferred toppings. Butter and jam are classics, but the world is your oyster. Secondly, you get to grips with the toaster. Familiarize yourself with the various settings and controls. It's crucial to understand how to adjust the toasting time for that perfect golden crunch. Thirdly, you commence the toasting. Slide your bread into the slots, adjust the settings to your preference, and push down the lever. The anticipation is part of the fun, isn't it? Lastly, once the toast pops up, use kitchen tongs to safely remove it. Apply your toppings and voila, the perfect toast is ready to be devoured. And there you have it, a simple yet satisfying meal that transcends cultures and cuisines. Now go forth and create your own toasty masterpiece.